Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about my weight loss. I had 2 children and took a toll on my body, not gonna lie. Yes, I had them young, so that definitely helped and it is a factor. But let me tell you, I worked my butt off. I've been modeling for 10 years. For me, when I got pregnant, I was really worried what it's gonna do to my body. And I know it sounds really superficial and super vain, but I feel like every woman kind of has that thought going through her. I mean, yes, it was a miracle. I was growing a child inside of me. That was great, but like I had my kids kind of back to back. There's an 18-month difference, and I wanted kind of to share with you some tips and tricks that will apply amazing if you are postpartum, or if you're pregnant and thinking about already kind of a master plan to get back to your body, or in general a woman that just wants to lose weight in the right way. My background in holistic nutrition is definitely a factor in here, and I'm gonna give you a few tips and tricks that I did with myself. First of all, let's talk about the most important things. You have to be kind to your body. You can't stand in front of the mirror and want to change because you hate it. Your body feels it. You have to respect it. You have to be kind to it. You have to listen to it. You have to understand that things that are gonna last forever are not like a quick fix. So don't run into these like crazy diets or these pills that promise you to lose weight in 10 days. Don't torture yourself, don't starve yourself, which is the worst. You really have to look at this as a project that will basically, the result of it will hopefully stay for the rest of your life. Don't have unrealistic expectations that you pop that baby and you need to look like Giselle on the beach after 2 months. Leave it alone. Don't compare yourself to other women. We all have our own journeys, our own genetics, our own body frame. So let's kind of go into the exercise. For those of you who are postpartum, please make sure that you go to your doctor and you check your abdominals. I find that so common that a lot of women do. They're so eager to get back to the gym and they don't kind of check with their bodies that everything is back to normal. Raising a human inside of you, like things move and shift, grow, shrink. The most common problem that happens is that there's muscle separation in the abdominal area, and there's some women that it takes them longer to kind of get those muscles back. And when you kind of go straight into exercising and doing aggressive ab work, what happens is that you're actually harming yourself. So you might create like a condition where they never go back together, and that's a problem because you actually won't be able to ever get flat stomach. Please make sure that you go and check with your doctor. So that's the first most important thing that I want to start with: exercise. So for me, I found that I was doing cardio twice a week, and that's really all I needed. And I really focused on weights. I truly believe that there's still this misconception that cardio is best. I really focused on doing weight training and doing classes. I'm a class type of girl. I don't go to the gym by myself and just like do stuff with the machines. I hate it. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what I'm doing. I always end up just like sitting in these machines and just like waiting for everyone to leave because I feel like every little thing I did, everyone's looking and laughing at me. Other tricks that I've used, and those were kind of my tricks of unnoticeable exercise, is if I would go somewhere and I need to park my car, I will park it far away. And so I'll actually have to walk somewhere. I still do that actually. I still kind of get my exercise in by doing those kind of things. I walked a lot with the baby and the stroller, and stairs, guys, is really good for you. Kind of sums up the whole exercise part. For me, I found that getting into a specific diet like paleo, which is kind of what I did, and tweaking things that that I didn't like and wanted to change, that would be a more kind of customized program for me. That really helped me. So what I did is I basically took the paleo approach, which, if you don't know what paleo is primal type of approach to a diet where it's basically meat and vegetables. So they say that that's how like the caveman used to, I guess, eat, which I think is complete nonsense, but I like the idea of it because it has healthy fats in it, which I find a lot of these stupid diets like tell you don't eat any kind of fat. That's absolutely ridiculous. So paleo had like healthy fats in it. It had protein, and it really kind of made sense to me. So what I did and how I tweaked it to kind of, you know, be more approachable is first of all, I focused more on vegetarian type of protein, so just so I won't consume so much animal protein at every meal. I did focus on beans and lentils and tofu, and I found so many recipes that you can incorporate those kind of things in it. And it also says you can't eat any grains, but I did have, like, let's say buckwheat, but like in the earlier part of the day I did do everything whole wheat. So if I had rice, I had brown rice, but I did mainly focus on vegetables and on protein. When I was on my weight loss journey, I would fill the plate with half amount of salad or vegetables at all times, and I would have my vegetarian protein. I was really big into stir fries and stews. That's like such a great way to get a lot and be satisfied. And I found that it really helped, first of all, fuel my body with all the exercises that I was doing, but also I felt that nutrition wise it was kind of covering all the areas that were important for me, which is fiber, protein, fat, and I wasn't starving. For breastfeeding women, I wouldn't go on any harsh diets or anything too crazy, because your supply of milk is probably kind of the most important thing at this point. So you know, just nourish yourself and eat well. You're good to go. Another thing that I was doing a lot that I remember was breakfast smoothies, and I still do it a lot. And with breakfast smoothies, it was kind of a perfect way to maximize the amounts of nutrients. So I focused not to put too much fruits into stuff. I'm not against fruits, but in general, when you are making smoothies, make sure that your greens and vegetables are, you know, the ratio is much higher than with your fruits. I found that a lot of people make smoothies and it's like apple and banana and berries, and it's basically all fruit. You're kind of missing the point in like getting the nutrients out of the vegetables. I would kind of shove as much vegetables as I can. I would put like avocado to make it thicker and just like get the healthy fats. I would experiment with different recipes, nut butters. Like there's so many options with breakfast smoothies. It's also great for snacks if you are interested. Go on Pinterest. Pinterest is you can find smoothies that are based on ingredients that you really love for different purposes, if it's weight loss or energy or meal replacement. So there's a lot out there. So I was doing that a lot. Another thing that I used to do, I was drinking a lot of green tea. I found that it really jumpstarted kind of my metabolism. It is proven that green tea helps with weight loss, but I actually felt that it really helped me. So unfortunately, really unfortunately, so unfortunately, sugar is the devil. We are over consuming sugar on like another level. I understand that some people have sweet tooths and stuff like that, and I'm not saying torture yourself. So for dessert, I did like avoid desserts. If I wanted something sweet, I would usually reach for like a 70 and up % dark chocolate. Another thing that I found really helpful was dessert teas. I'm gonna link some that I find below that I actually used and liked. So, you know, I still use that once in a while when I do feel like I need something sweet and it's already late at night. I'll have like a vanilla almond biscuit tea, or there's like kind of a chocolatey teas. You can add a little bit of almond milk to it, and it kind of satisfies your sweet tooth. Like, I'm not gonna tell you that you won't want like a big piece of cake, but at least it's something, you know? You can work with it. The thing is that once you lower the intake of sugar, your body actually will stop craving it as much. And to my next point is supplements. Probiotic, I keep preaching it in every nutrition video. I talk about it all the time. Probiotic is so important, especially postpartum. You basically gave all your immunity, all your good flora, everything that you have to your child. So I highly recommend for moms and for every woman and every man and every animal out there to be on probiotics. It will restore your gut flora. It will help with immunity, with any digestion problems. It will start helping with candida. And candida is actually kind of a yeast overgrowth, and that is fueled by overconsumption of sugar. And we basically all have it. I highly recommend to take probiotics. I also was taking B complex because it really helps with adrenal support. It helps with any stress, with hormone balance. So if you are in a stressful period in your life, exams or postpartum, new baby, second baby, third baby, fourth baby, probably at fourth baby you already like go raise yourself, but up until then it's pretty damn stressful. So I think that in general, women, because we are very invested in everything that we do, we should take B complex. And I was also taking cod liver oil. I actually still do. So all these supplements I still take, by the way. Those are my tips and tricks of how I manage, you know, to lose weight. It took me about 8 months to a year to really kind of feel good about my body again and going back to work, modeling, and just like feeling body positive. It was very interesting to document my journey, and I was documenting every month. I would like take a progress picture, and it was really wonderful to see how, you know, when you are kind to your body, when you listen to your body, it kind of works with you. So that's kind of it. I hope it helped you. I am talking about kind of postpartum and pregnancy, but these tips I feel will help, you know, every person out there that is interested in healthy weight loss. So I hope that you got a tip or two, and that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you went through a transformation, weight loss, if you went through like a postpartum type of diet. Share it with me. I think that a lot of women and people will appreciate, you know, any tips or tricks you have to offer. And cool. Okay, I think it's time for lunch now. Love you guys.